Did we have the score reversed?
I don't know. Somebody phone up, but I don't know. I do
Somebody's
not.
phone is blowing up. Is that me?
I think it's over here in this couch right here. I wasn't expecting this. I don't know what to say, Mike. I really don't know what to say. No, no. You know, be.
If I'm not mistaken, that says 31-9.
Yeah.
For those of you all that don't know, what is that? My phone? What is going on?
I think it's a charger.
Oh, okay. Just take it out.
Yeah, it was a charger. Click on it.
Wow,
Thank you,
man. I was not expecting. Well, we did say you. I mean, it was
no,
yeah.
We said Kansas City by 30-some points.
I said Kansas City by a touchdown. And wow. But again, I would say that Kansas City, that defense, man, y'all. I don't know what happened to y'all. I mean, I'm not saying I know you all want a super duper great defense, but between the penalties and you all getting upset, like, wow, this I'm speechless right now. Good thing I'm not a gambling man, because I'd be dodging calls right now.
Put my phone on mute. Wow. Well. Look, of all things I could have predicted, what I could not have seen coming was a blowout victory by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the, for the most part, explosively offensive.
But the young boy be back though, Mike. Young boy be back. He'll be back.
All right, he'll be back. But I'm not going to even talk about if he's going to be back. Let's talk about the fact that, let's talk about where he is right now. Right now, he's about to go and cry in the car.
He gonna cry in the car?
That's what he's about to do. He's about to go and cry in the car. Because I don't know. I don't know what happened to I don't know what happened to him today. I know we can make excuses and we can say, you know what, he was hurt, which he was playing with a toe that he's going to have surgery on.
But absolutely. You played. But you played.
But he played. We can say that they were down a lot of key players. We can say that. We can say that. I mean, I can't really make any excuses.
I want to give Tampa Bay defense credit.
Right, and I was just about to say, let's do. I can't, because I was going to ask the question: Did Tampa Bay win this game, or did Kansas City lose? And what I mean by that is that did Tampa Bay honestly just outplay Kansas City, or did Kansas City outplay themselves in this game? Now, because there was a lot of penalties.
Yeah.
A lot of penalties. As a matter of fact, if you look at the first quarter, that second scoring drive that Tampa Bay had, they didn't even get any first downs. Every first down they got in that drive was from a penalty from Kansas City. Every first down was a Kansas City penalty that earned them a first down. And ended up scoring. So I can't honestly.
But even with that, Mike, we really can't. Because even though there was penalties, Tampa Bay still took advantage of them.
Tampa, and that's what you got to though. If a team was going to make that,
I was not expecting this.
You have to take advantage of it. And Tampa Bay did exactly what Tampa Bay should have done, which was take advantage of those penalties. Now, Jackie said that she said that Kansas City lost the game. She didn't say Tampa Bay didn't win it. Kansas City lost it. I don't know, man. I think
well, you know, I can agree with on that because, like I said, Kansas City defense with those penalties. We could question them and the refs and all. No matter what, man, those was too many penalties and too many defensive lapses that you all. And Matthew, you got to learn how to contain yourself, bro. Real talk, man. You're a great player, and I understand they missed that. They took your interception back from you, but that whole game, every time they pointed to you on the sideline, you was just out of character, bro. And you got to work on that, man. You got to work on that.
Let's say this. Tampa Bay played, and again, this is I'm not a Brady fan. I am in no wise a Tampa Bay fan. I used to be some years ago when Mike Allstott was on
running back. Yeah,
hey, that white boy was cold.
Yeah,
I used to be a Tampa Bay fan back then, but I'm not a Tampa Bay fan, not a Brady fan in the least bit. But look, they already showing Super Bowl champ T-shirt commercials.
But you know what, Mike? Tampa Bay plays some good football, though. I mean, we have to give it to them. They played some good football.
Excellent football.
Yes, they did. They played some good football.
Now, do I feel bad for the young kid? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Because, hey, can you imagine you 25, 26-year-olds, you won back-to-back Super Bowls, you beat the GOAT Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. Man, that's bragging rights for years.
Yeah, but Tom Brady showed the young bull, you good, but I'm still here.
Tom Brady said, listen, son, I appreciate you. I appreciate what you're doing.
You the future. But right now, I'm still here.
I really believe that if Mahomes stay healthy, and if they continue to, and I think they got a good team. I think they really do need to work on their defense, though.
They have to work on their defense. Really get that defense tightened up. They
have to work on their defense. If Kansas City work on their defense, I believe that they could very well be a franchise team.
Y'all made Leonard Fournette, who Jacksonville gave up on. Y'all made him look like Walter Payton.
That Fournette looked like Marshawn Lynch.
Yes, he did.
Walter Payton and Emmitt Smith all rolled into one.
Yes, he did.
He was running over Kansas. Not only was he running over, he was running through Kansas City. I mean, he was breaking tackles. He was stiff arming people. I'm like, Fournette ain't even that dope.
He's not.
Look, I'm gonna say it, and y'all can hate me for it. But I'm telling you now, if Kansas City defense was trash,
it was.
I'm finna.
They had one good play that stop at the goal line, and they didn't do nothing else.
I'm finna channel my inner Doc Rivers when he was talking about the Clippers. Look, let me tell you. Now I have to be honest with you, Kansas City, y'all defense is trash. Your defense this whole game was trash.
Yeah, man.
As a matter of fact, your trash made you are garbage was offended by the fact that how trash you was.
And that's why I said we can talk about the penalties all day long, but still, you all still didn't do nothing, period. So
didn't do nothing.
The penalties are irrelevant because y'all didn't show up, man.
I took out my garbage yesterday, and I mentioned Kansas City's defense, and my garbage got offended because y'all are trash.
You all did not show up.
No.
You all did not show up for this game.
You did not show up at all.
And once you all start getting those penalties, you all let the penalties get into you all heads and got a little chippy. And like I said, I understand that sometimes, like it's like playing basketball, any sport. When you feel that a ref missed a call or something like that, yeah, it's going to bother you. But you all should have realized that you was in the biggest game of your career at the moment. You're in the Super Bowl.
You're trash.
So you have to learn how to compose yourself. Because that Matthew kid, man, he was over there throwing temper tantrums over there on the sideline.
He was going at Brady. He was going at everybody. Look, Mitch, here's the thing. Nobody knows who the next teams are going to be next year. If you base it off of this season, I would probably say that Kansas City may make it back next year. That all depends, though. I think with this game, they were exposed. and it really showed how to contain Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
It really showed how to and I believe it also
showed you how to contain Mahomes.
Showed you how to contain Mahomes. So
they got pressure on that boy.
So now it's not even so much a question of can Kansas City be beaten. It's just a matter of who's going to beat them. Do I think Tampa Bay is going to be back next year? If they keep playing, if they're playing at this level, starting in the start of the season and continuing through the season, it's a very good possibility that they'll be right back here next year. If Brady is still playing and he's still playing in Brady form, it's a very good chance they could be back. Could very well be a repeat. But then you got a lot of teams that you got to look out for. Buffalo is a good-looking squad. Who else is looking good this year? Pittsburgh. Before
Pittsburgh choked. Pittsburgh started choking before the end of the season. They started.
Pittsburgh choked real hard. Who else was looking good this year?
You got the young boy Russell Wilson over there.
Yeah, see, you always got to see as long as Russell Wilson is playing.
Then you got that chump up there in Green Bay.
Yeah, Rodgers is always a threat. So you just never know. Look, Miss Cleo, I'm sorry. They were trash. As a matter of fact, Hefty has reached out to Kansas City to endorse their new garbage bags.
Mike, relax. Relax, Mike. Man, come on, man.
They trash.
But they did. The defense did. The defense was a letdown today, y'all.
It was horrible.
I mean, seriously, I wouldn't expect the score to be like this.
Look who's the MVP. Was it any surprise that Tom Brady was not going to win the MVP? Yep. Look at him. You're just remarkably unremarkable. And I believe Tom Brady is a closet racist. That's right, I said it. Oh, I believe he used the word nigga on the regular. I'm just saying.
Here we go.
I'm just saying.
Here we go. Here we go. He's starting already, people.
I'm just saying. You know what's wrong with me?
And brother-in-law saying all this while Tom Brady's holding up the
while he's
MVP
holding up
trophy.
the look at him. Look at that fake smile and that fake chin. He had surgery to look like that. Look
7 Super Bowl ring, 5th Super Bowl MVP,
5 MVP. Look, let me tell you something.
Super Bowl MVP.
This man, this man, he had the refs in his pocket. He had them in his pocket.
No, man.
Kansas City. You mean to tell me that Kansas City won 16 games? 16 games, and then you get to the Super Bowl and you look like a 5th grade flag football team.
Tampa Bay was on all cylinders. Offense.
I get
defense.
it, man.
That defense did a hell of a job on Kansas City offense.
I understand that. I get that, but look, it all goes back to my original statement. Kansas City, y'all was trash. That's what you were. As you are what when the street sweepers come by on Monday mornings, that's what they brushing up on the side of the street. It's like you got glass bottles, Pepsi cans, Kansas City's defense. They was trash. That's what it was. They were just.
I'm somewhat speechless. I really was not expecting this.
He just giving away MVP trophy.
Yeah.
I don't even know who yet. He just handed the trophy.
It's Tom Brady,
his
man.
daughter got the trophy running around with it's a toy.
Yeah, it's Tom.
Look at him.
And just think, man, Tampa Bay was not a good team last season. To go from not a good team to a Super Bowl champion?
They wasn't a good look. They did not win. They were what, 7 and
I think
7 and 9 or something like that. But to say that they were not a good team is a bit of an understatement. Because
well, you know why I put it like this. With Winston, they didn't have good leadership.
They didn't have good leadership. But Tampa Bay was loaded.
Yeah.
They didn't just acquire all of this talent over the last year.
Be honest with you, that's why Tom Brady went there.
Tom Brady went there
because he saw the pieces they had.
He called up half of New England and said, "Hey, I'm going to Tampa Bay. Y'all want to come with me?"
Now you want to know somebody who's crying in the car right now? Belichick.
Look, Belichick is not only crying in the car, but he he not only crying in the car, but you know what he did? He actually texted Cam and said, "Hello, Cam." Cam was like, "Hey, Bill, what's up?" And he was just like, "You're trash."
Yeah.
That's all he said.
Yeah, Cam's not coming back to the Patriots.
Cam ain't coming back to the Patriots. He paid him $100 to play last year. That's all. He paid Cam $100 just to give him a chance to see how it was gonna work out.
Yeah.
That's what he did.
Jake said Phil looks stressed.
Yeah, you was looking a little stressed, man.
Hey man, I'm sitting there watching this game, man. It's like I couldn't believe what I was watching.
Yeah. He was looking a little stressed. But
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I'm speechless, man.
Yeah. I was so ready to come and just talk my talk, but after watching this game, it's just not. I just think that the defensive scheme that Tampa Bay had for Kansas City was perfect.
Were the refs in Brady's pocket? We should investigate that.
Was the refs in Brady's pocket?
Yes. Were they paid?
I really can't go with that
I think it goes,
Mike, because Tampa Bay played a complete game. I mean, I understand the refs had some questionable calls, but even without the questionable calls, Tampa Bay still played a complete game.
Come on, man. Let me tell you something. You know why this I was so not interested in this particular Super Bowl. Do you know that I'm sitting up here? I was waiting for the equalizer to come on with Queen Latifah. That's just how much I was just like, nah, I don't care who win or lose in this game. Don't get me wrong. I like Patrick Mahomes. Although I was not on the Patrick Mahomes bandwagon. And you know that.
I'm a Bears fan.
When everybody was like, "Oh my God, Mahomes!"
Don't get me wrong, I like him, but I like him, but I'm a Bears fan. He's not the quarterback of the Bears. So, I mean, he's a good quarterback, but I'm not one of those I'm around and get his jersey type dudes. I'm a diehard Bears fan.
Let me tell you something. The only jersey I ever bought in my life was a Walter Payton jersey. That was the only jersey I ever owned.
I had a couple Bears jerseys.
I only owned a Walter Payton's jersey.
Last jersey I had was my color jersey, and it came up missing. For real. Somebody did something on color jersey, man. Mike, quit laughing, man. Color. You know I like me some color.
You know what somebody did to Color's jersey? They burnt it.
I'm serious, man. My color jersey came up. That was the last Bears jersey I ever had. Was my color jersey.
The only theory that I have with that is that somebody looked at that jersey and was like, you know what? Cutler is trash.
Y'all gonna leave my dude Young Cuddy alone, man.
Cutler was trash.
Statistically, he's the greatest Bears quarterback we ever had. Statistically, he's the greatest Bears quarterback we ever had.
Statistically, Kansas City should have won this game.
They really should have.
It's
a lot of folks not answering their phone right now because they know they owe money. They know they owe money. It's a lot of folks.
Let me see my phone so I can turn it off. I'm just saying, it's a lot of folks.
There's a lot of folks not answering their phone right now.
Let's see. Did I get these? Oh Lord, look at this.
Yeah, man, it's over.
Lord Jesus.
I didn't make no bets with no one because I just didn't trust it. Well, I trust that Kansas City's gonna win, but I just, I didn't do it. And thank God I didn't.
Right.
But they got it bet at $3 million on Tampa Bay.
Woo, he about to get paid, son.
Man, bro, where you at, homie?
He about to get paid. I want to go hang out with him.
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir.
This was I'm telling. Look, this is why I don't make football predictions. This is why I don't play fantasy football. Because I can't do this stuff. I feel bad for why do I feel bad for Mahomes? Mahomes make how much money?
Mahomes got that
I don't feel bad for Patrick Mahomes. I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't feel bad for Kansas City. I don't. Most of them make more money playing football than I'll ever make in my life. I'm just saying, I don't feel bad for them. There's no hard feelings for the people or the players in Kansas City. It's just not. I thought they did a pretty good job this year. I was expecting them to win. They obviously did not win. I was pleasantly surprised, to be honest, at how Tampa Bay played. And I have to say that my attitude towards Brady changed. Because here's the thing. I think the reason why
What?
here's why. I'm still not a fan of him as a person because look, I believe in my heart of hearts that he's not that oh gosh golly gee wow guy.
I don't believe that neither.
Guy that everybody try to play him
I
out
think
to
that's
be.
an image.
I believe that it's a PR thing, and he does it because it looks good, and it keeps him out of trouble, and that's fine. I'm fine with that. I don't believe that that's him though. I just don't. And I think that's one of the things that I don't like about him is because I don't believe he is who he tried to play himself off to be. That being said, I have to respect him as a player, and I respect him for what he has accomplished as a player.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I mean, you can't knock that though.
You can't knock it. And I want to say that I believe that this has really solidified him.
Yeah.
As being the greatest quarterback.
7 of them boys, man.
The greatest quarterback that has played the game of this era, and I'm almost willing to say any other era. The only reason why I don't say any other era, and I want y'all to hear me out, and we kind of mentioned this earlier today, is the conditions in which the quarterbacks play in today's game. Mm-hmm. The game today is really made to protect the quarterback because we know the quarterback is the exciting positions. You got your quarterbacks, your running backs. Those are the positions that people are excited.
But the quarterback is the main position,
right? But the quarterback is the main position,
mm-hmm.
And so there were rules put into place to make sure that position is protected because that's who people go to see. They go to see the quarterback. That's the main dude. So these games and how they're played, it's really conditioned so that the quarterback can really flourish in this game. That's why now you see games like you would have never, like a 40-point game 10, 20 years ago in football. Like, really? And that was a rarity to see something like that because defense was a big thing. And so I can't really say that he's the greatest of all eras. When I say that, I think he's the GOAT, the GOTE. He's the greatest of this era, but not the greatest of all time.
Who, Tom?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. I can't say all time, but like this.
Who would you put there though?
It all depends on again.
Yeah, Montana. That's not really the only one you really can really,
I think Joe was that dude, man. It's like if you were to look at any quarterback,
7 of them, man.
I know, but I mean, look, he's only quarterback with 7, but there's other people.
This chum wasn't supposed to win this one, man.
He was meant to win it, which is why I say the refs was in his pocket. And you had that one female ref out there too. Come on, that game was rigged.
Did you blame the female?
I'm blaming the female ref.
No,
I'm blaming the female ref.
No.
I'm sorry, ladies.
Don't do that.
If you're going to go back and watch it, I'm just telling you right now, I'm blaming the female ref. It was her fault.
Oh, my Jesus.
That and the fact that Kansas City is trash. Those were the 2 reasons that Mahomes lost today. The female ref and the fact that their defense is trash. You can't tell me that they lost for any other reason. You can't. You just look. When I look at this, look at the score. That is a fixed game. And the time that Patrick Mahomes has been in the NFL, he has never lost by double digits. Never. Understand what I'm saying to y'all. He has never lost by double digits. And today, on the grandest stage of them all, against Tom, Edward, Patrick, Brady, Bartholomew Jr., he loses. Not only did he lose, but he lost in grand fashion.
Yeah.
In Black History Month.
That score was crazy. But Tampa Bay just they just had his number tonight.
Do y'all smell that? That smells like conspiracy to me. I smell a conspiracy. Speak up, son.
He didn't even get 2 double digits.
He didn't even look. He didn't even score a touchdown.
You know that was his first time losing by double digit score, right?
People, I just said, and Philip just caught up with the fact that I just said that he's never lost by double digits.
He said fix is in.
The fix is in, people. Look at the score. Look at it. It's 31-9. The Kansas City didn't even score a touchdown.
Mm-mm.
No, I'm not removing that embarrassing score because people need to see it. You need to see the conspiracy at work, people. That female ref had something to do with this, and I'm going to look into it. I promise you she did. She did. 31-9. How you going to play a full... Patrick Mahomes going to play a full game of football and ain't score not one touchdown? Not one? That man was running for his life the whole game. The whole game he was running. I don't even know what to say. I was going to ask Phil to say something, but he's replying to somebody. He fighting with somebody on Facebook.
Yeah, man. These folks got me going crazy right now, man. Mike, really, it's like me and you was sitting here, and we really both of us, we was expecting a totally different outcome.
I was at least expecting a competitive game.
It wasn't.
You know what I was expecting? I was expecting a competitive game. You know what I wasn't expecting? That's what I wasn't expecting.
But you know what, Mike? One thing I'm going to say that I saw in Mahomes, and I like him, that I saw tonight that he has to stop doing. Stop playing like you're a video game, dude.
Look.
That running around and running around, and then when you almost about to fall, you just flinging it. See? A couple of them balls almost was interceptions.
See?
A couple was almost interceptions.
Let me tell you, this is where y'all mess up. Because that's what made him famous.
It did.
People, oh my God. Do you see the things that Mahomes can do? Oh my God. He went between his legs and he reached down in his pants and he threw the ball to the guy to the left. It's
20 and 30 yards and running in circles and they got you on the ground and before you're going down, you got to cut that out, man.
He's trying to make stuff happen. He went down in his pants and then he threw the ball out of his left leg.
He almost had 2 good interceptions on that. Man, thank God that they didn't catch him, but that's something he's going to have to stop doing also.
Look, man, I don't even know.
Yeah, man.
I don't even know.
It's crazy.
I don't even know what to say other than the fact that Kansas City, and I need y'all to hear me when I say this, y'all are trash. That's all I got to say. And that's going to be my motto for the next, I don't know, probably a week or so until they stop talking about it. Here's how bad it is. I'm not going to even watch Undisputed tomorrow.
What's the name? Skip finna act a fool.
Because Skip Bayless is finna act a certified fool on tomorrow's episode. And I'm not even trying to deal with that tomfoolery. I'm not. Here's the other good thing, though. Because it wasn't Chicago, I wasn't really fully invested in any of these teams anyway.
I really wasn't, but I wanted Kansas City to win.
I wanted Kansas City to win because I wanted the young guy to win. For some reason, I think deep down in my heart of hearts, I knew Tom Brady was going to win. Part of that is because I know football politics.
Yep.
Look, you can say what you want, but things can be manipulated. It's conspiracy theory. I'm telling it. I smell it.
You crazy.
I smell it, man.
That's the only reason why I can't go all the way with the conspiracy thing is because, Mike, even with those questionable calls, man, Kansas City still did not help themselves.
Still.
That defense, Leonard Fournette, Jacksonville had gave up on him. This man looked like Walter Payton. I can't
look at this score and say that it wasn't something up.
Because you just can't believe that score.
No, I can't. That score's...
Tampa Bay hit their number, bro.
You know what number Tampa Bay had? They had 31-9. That's what number Tampa Bay had. Tampa Bay had that number.
They didn't even score a touchdown.
Think of this is all I'm trying to
Jesus Christ.
This is all I'm trying to get y'all to see. Tampa Bay did not even score a touchdown in the entire game. Not one single solitary touchdown. Tariq Hill was held to less than... Did he even get over 100 yards today?
Mm-mm.
After the last time they met, he had over 200 yards in the first half.
That's why dude did this to him, because that's what he did to Wing. That's what he did to Wingfield when he ran back. He doing this to him. So dude took that. But you notice that even though he got penalized, everybody on the sideline was giving him a high five. Because they knew Tariq Hill did that to him in that last game.
Yeah, I know. 200 yards in the first half, the last time these teams met. He didn't even get 100 yards for the whole game. Fournette running over Fournette trucking people like he Marshawn
Lynch. That boy
Lynch.
looking like Marshawn Lynch, man.
I'm like, is this like upside down world today? I didn't know what was going on. I mean, it wasn't even to me, it wasn't even an interesting football game. Now, if you was a Brady fan, you had the time of your life. If you was a Chiefs fan, you was not enjoying it. If you was like I was, it was a neutral party. It just wasn't a good game. I just didn't look. And watching Queen Latifah beat down 5 guys is more entertaining than the game that was just on. Oh my God. Anyway, it ain't even nothing else to talk about.
It's really nothing to talk about because the game wasn't. I mean, and that's the problem. That's what I'm mad about because
I didn't even watch
the game. Wasn't even exciting enough to even have anything to talk about, man.
Here's how you know when the actual game sucks. You know the game sucks when the halftime show was more interesting than the game itself.
Man, listen, man. I just, like I said, it's the game. Really, there's nothing to talk about.
You know what the game was? I'm gonna show you what the game was.
Again,
that's what the game was.
Mike keep putting that up.
I just want y'all. I need that to marinate in y'all's spirit real quick.
Shondo.
31-9. Not nary a touchdown from Kansas City.
And be honest with you, that was the crazy part. KC, they kept KC out of the end zone, bro.
They didn't even see the end zone.
They kept, but like that defense, man, Tampa Bay defense, man, that front four, oh my God, man.
Let me tell you something.
They was getting pressure on my homeboy, like every play they was getting good pressure on him. Tampa Bay's
defense had Kansas City locked down like an abusive boyfriend. I was sitting up there watching them like, they just ain't letting them go nowhere.
No, they ain't letting them go nowhere.
They didn't go nowhere.
And it didn't work this time, my homeboy. All they running around and running in circles and scraping and scrap. But
I get it. It looks pretty if it works. But to me, he looked stressed.
I think that Eddie
and I don't know if were a lot of them playing sick. I know COVID really did a number to a lot of their teams.
Oh, but when them boys crushed them, when them three Tampa Bay players crushed them on that sack, man,
Hey,
that took a lot out of that boy too.
I think they was trying to hurt him.
Yeah, that took a lot out of him.
That's what I'm saying. Smell the conspiracy, people.
See, he's so conspiracy.
Smell the conspiracy. That ain't the restaurant down the street that you smelling. That's conspiracy. That's what that is. It ain't Chipotle. It ain't what you had last night. That's conspiracy, people. They trying to take Mahomes out. They want Brady to be the undisputed. Look, and here's the thing. I don't care how many Super Bowls Brady win. You know who gonna beat Brady? Father Time.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Brady is 43
I
years
wonder
old.
when is Father Time gonna catch this dude?
All that same, he gonna catch around the same time he catch LeBron. All this avocado ice cream and this Pilates and stuff that he's doing, and you got to stay pliable. And I'm flexible. Okay, you're gonna reach the wrong way one day, and you're gonna crack a rib.
But you know, like I said earlier, one thing about Tom Brady is the reason why, like I say, with the rules changing, but Tom Brady really never took a lot of hits. And Tom Brady really didn't take a lot of big hits in his career.
You know what I did notice, and I have to say this because I said earlier. I was like, one thing that you're probably going to notice when they're talking about the quarterbacks is how they were going to talk about how Brady, how Brady when he plays, how intelligent he has and his football IQ and this, that, and other. I didn't hear that discussion.
No,
they weren't talking about that because normally when they talk about black and white quarterbacks, and I said this earlier. When they talk about the black quarterbacks, they talk about his athleticism.
Yeah.
How athletic he is, how high he can jump, how fast he can run, that type of stuff. When they talk about white quarterbacks, they talk about how smart he is, how intelligent he is, his football IQ. That was not a conversation today.
No.
The conversation was, what's wrong with Mahomes? How come Kansas City can't score? They got Tyreek Hill's number. Yeah. Tom Brady is the GOAT.
They had Tyreek Hill and Kelsey number.
They had all their numbers, and then they were dropping a lot of balls.
But Mike, you know what? And another thing that I noticed, Kansas City was never. See, one thing about Tampa Bay, what helped Tampa Bay out a lot was they was able to establish their running game, which opened up the field. Kansas City never ever was able to establish a running game.
I think he threw a couple of
shots. He didn't have to.
He didn't have to. He was killing them with screens and play options.
When you got Fournette and Jones looking like beast mode and Barry Sanders, come on, man. Those running backs was running over Kansas City today.
It was like Optimus Prime was on their O-line. he was just trucking everybody. Every time you looked up, Fournette was like, doof, face plant. I'm like, why is he looking so cold? And Fournette ain't never looked that good. But man,
they tried to kill Mahomes when they were on defense.
Yeah,
it was crazy, man.
Yeah, wasn't a good hit. But listen, this has been it's been a good one, y'all. It's been a great one. I can't say that it was a great game because it wasn't.
It wasn't.
I mean,
let's not lie to each other. Let's not lie to the viewers.
I can't lie to y'all.
It wasn't a great, and I'm not saying that just because the team that I rooted for lost. You know, it wasn't a great game.
Yeah, it wasn't.
It wasn't a great game at all.
It wasn't a very competitive game, and I think that's why I really got uninterested in it really quick.
Yeah.
I got in the win today. We had the scores wrong. I really had Mahomes 36-30.
Yeah, we both had the scores wrong.
And I thought he was going to really win and win in a really good fashion. But
we was talking about one touchdown we had Mahomes.
One touchdown. He
didn't even score not one touchdown. Listen.
He get a safety or something. He didn't get. He didn't get anything. He couldn't pull. There was no rabbit that he pulled out of his helmet today. And Tom Brady left the field. His 10th Super Bowl visit, his 7th Super Bowl victory, his 5th MVP title. I mean, listen, love him or hate him, the man is.
You gotta respect this game.
He is the GOATE. You gotta
respect this game. You gotta respect this game.
He is the greatest of this era, and I would be hard pressed to see somebody come behind him and accomplish what he did. But that's going to be it for us. Listen, real quick, make sure you guys hit us up on our YouTube channel. We do have YouTube, believe it or not.
Yeah,
we actually have a YouTube channel that we stream to.
Go there and please subscribe. Please
and
subscribe.
And now I need y'all to understand the name of the YouTube channel is Man Up Real Talk. I know, shock, right? But yeah, just look up Man Up Real Talk on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel and get your notifications and all. Why you turning away, Phil?
You ain't like you about to say something real.
Like it's gonna be real dope. Hey, let me take this.
Got a new name.
You got a new name. No, it's Man Up Real Talk.
Still same name, but please go subscribe, please.
Go and subscribe to the YouTube channel.
And Tuesday,
Miss Jathella Nolan Young is going to be our guest for our Tuesday show.
Yeah.
She is of Alpha and Omega Money Management. Let me tell you, when I tell you what I'm about to tell you, if you need some tips on money management, if you need some financing, if you need information on financing and just being a better management or a better steward over your money, tune into this show. She has some information for you. Also, we got some excellent shows. We got Chef Ken Stevens.
Yeah, that's
He's
the next one
gonna
after
be on the 16th. He is the chef and CEO of
House of Love.
The House of Love.
Very good friend of mine. Very good friend. I remember when he graduated out of LaCourte and Blue. I was at his party.
Man, so that's going to be a good one. And then our last show of the month is going to be Alfred Golden the third.
Yep.
He of Golden Label Studios, young guy, fashion designer. He's going to be on talking about his Golden Label Studios and showing off some of his designs. So if you're into fashion or if you know somebody who's fashion forward, definitely tune into that one. And we already got some stuff lined up for March as well. March 2nd, we're actually going to have Mr. Eddie K. Phillips on of the Your Edition Network. If you don't know what that is, please go check it out. This dude is
remarkable.
This dude is just look. I don't even think remarkable can explain.
I can sit and listen to him all day.
This guy has unparalleled knowledge
when
it comes to Black history, and not just your typical, Black history.
Exactly. He go deep into things.
I'm talking about Black history before 1619.
This not no Rosa Parks sitting on the bus and Martin Luther King with the Montgomery bus boycott. This ain't that what we talking about.
This is not.
This is real history.
This is not Rosa Parks being tired.
Mike, don't do that, Mike. That's my fault. I shouldn't even say it, Rosa Parks. I shouldn't even say it none. That's me doing that.
It's not. This is Black like Black history. You understand what I'm saying? So he's going to be on the 2nd. We're going to have a real interesting conversation on that because you know what we're going to be talking about on that episode? We're going to be talking about the N-word. Mm-hmm.
This could be good.
Yes, sir. And I'm not talking about no.
Nigga.
I'm talking about that nigga, that word.
They should have never gave you niggas money.
They should have never gave you niggas money.
Man, you see that idiot? What's that little stupid rapper? Man, I know this ain't football related, but I gotta say something about.
No, but you know what that is related to? That's related to they should have never gave you niggas money. This fool got a diamond piercing. Look,
it don't matter. He gonna come across the right dude. He gonna yank that his head.
Oh, don't even say that because that hurts just thinking about it.
Man, $24 million in your head, man. Mm-hmm. Come on, dude.
He look,
and it looks nasty. But hey,
well, that's because he looked dirty.
You get the right person, man. They gonna try and yank it out your head.
That's $24 million,
yes,
dude.
Yes.
And you got that? Oh,
yes. You can invest that, but no, you want to put in your head. But teachers on, it's your money, do you? But I'm just saying, be careful. Be careful.
Teachers on.
I'm telling you, man, be careful, man, because folks out here broke. So
I can't do it. So we're already Lil Uzi
Vert. Yeah.
So we're already starting to get our March shows lined up. Man, listen, Man Up is doing things.
We moving.
We doing things.
We are moving.
It may not. Let me tell you something. It may not look like it to you. But believe me when I tell you, Man Up is doing some things.
I keep trying to tell them we bubbling. It
And-
might not look like it, but we bubbling.
And the Lord is really taking
Yes,
us
He
and
is.
doing some great things, and He's introducing us and letting us network with a lot of awesome people. And I just believe that that something positive is going to come out of this year. We've been putting the groundwork in now for Man Up. I think it'll be
4 years.
It'll be 4 years in April.
Yeah.
That's
why I got the bed, people, because I see what's going on with this podcast. So I had to do my just do and get out the bed and be a little bit more professional because we bubbling.
I'm telling you.
It might not look like it, but we bubbling.
For a minute, I just knew the next time I talked to Phil, he was going to be laying on some polar bear skin.
Nope.
He was going to be on a polar bear skin rug.
I got to get my microphone before I leave.
Yeah, I got it wrapped up over there.
Yes, sir.
So look, man, we're doing good things, and we're doing great things. We are doing what we can do to continue to move the conversation forward. So all of you guys that's been supporting us, from whether it's been from the get-go or whether you're just joining and you're down with the Man Up family, look, we appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
And we do not take it for granted.
Yeah.
We absolutely don't. So this has been fun. It's been a minute since we've been actually, together in the same room.
I came out of the cold to hang out with you, brother.
I appreciate that, man. We got a chance. And then not only did you come and hang out, but we got a chance to see Patrick Mahomes lose in grand fashion.
Mike, we not
so
say
that was awesome. I'm just saying, man, that's what it was.
They said in grand fashion.
Is that not grand fashion? Look at the score, people. 31-9. That's grand fashion right there. But yeah, man, he came out in the cold to hang out. We watched the game, ate a little bit, and we predicted that whole thing wrong. But still had a good time. And for those of y'all that hung out, whether it was the pregame, halftime, or hanging out with us,
thank y'all so much.
Show, we greatly appreciate it.
Come back Tuesday at 6.
We love y'all. So remember, Tuesday, 6 o'clock is our normal time, our normal slot. Man Up Real Talk, the podcast for the people. Look, we keep moving the conversation forward, people. That's all we're doing. So until we talk again, my friends, on behalf of Mr. Classic and myself, I say y'all get 2 fingers to the side. Holla at your boys, because we are not trash like Kansas City.
Man, just peace, y'all. Peace.
All right, y'all. Peace.